mean, you're in the middle of filming Stranger Things at the moment, aren't you?
Yes, yeah, I am.
And how's it going?
It's going good. I'm very busy. I've been working every day for a really long time, but I just can't wait for people to see it. It's so insane this season, and I can't.
We all can't wait. Can you answer anything to do with a spin-off regarding 11? Is that true or is it nonsense?
It's so funny that you're saying this because yesterday the Duffer Brothers came up to me and was like, why do you keep talking about a spin-off? I'm like, I'm not talking about anything. I listen, I'd be down for whatever. I love 11. I would love to carry on her storyline. I think maybe she should stay with Stranger Things in that world, but I'm open to a conversation for sure.
Oh, we'd love that. We'd love that.
So let's weigh in on some of the other big pop culture matchups. If you had to pick Marvel versus DC, who do you side with?
I haven't watched a Marvel film ever. I've never watched a DC film.
Whoa.
Yeah, news. I know.
What's going on? Is it just not your bag? It's not your thing, or?
It's not, but I'm open to it. You know, it's not like I've just never been like, oh, I'm gonna put on this film. Like, right. I'm more into like The Notebook.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
You know, let's put on some romance films. I'm not crazy on that because I think I'm in it. That's why I think I am like, you know, I'm doing that stuff already. I want to see stuff that's real. So
speaking of romance, okay, this is a provocative one. Bridgerton, Mandalorian. I think I can guess.
Yes, Bridgerton. I mean, the music and the costumes is amazing.
Harry Potter, Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park.
Interesting.
I've never watched Harry Potter.
Millie, you need a break because you need to catch up because...
I know. I have so many friends that just look at me and they're like, how? I'm like, I don't know.
What about The Office versus Friends?
Friends. I've never watched The Office. I've watched every episode of The Friends.
And I was gonna. was that in the last year, or were you already?
No, I like grew up like eating dinner and watching Friends. Like, you know, like in Matilda when they eat dinner in front of the TV. Mm-hmm. That was me and my family with Friends.
We were glad to see that you at least popped up in Noah's TikTok recently, so that the love is still strong there.
Well,
clearly.
I mean, listen, I love the dances, but I don't like the app itself.
So it's the best of all possible worlds.
So Noah came over, he had a COVID test, came over and was like, let's do a TikTok. So I was like, okay, we're gonna do it together. And so it was really nice to be able to do that. And I know that a lot of everyone was excited to see me back, but I'm not back from my account, but I'll definitely be peering through.
What's the pop culture bond at this point with Noah, having known him a few years? Like, what do you guys bond over now versus when you first met? What are the conversations about?
When we first met, you know, we were very much young and we were so into like sleepovers and scary movies and like making movies on our iPads. Like that was what we were doing. And now it's more like, hey, you know, cool, you know, we're like cool kids now. Ugh. But he's so amazing. I love talking to him and catching up. And it's so funny. He came over to my house and the first thing we did was I said, let me show you my car. And we go outside, we sit in my car for like an hour and we just catch up and we're in the pitch black. I mean, the car was pitch black and we were sitting in there. I had my flashlight on and we just talked about everything and caught up. And it was so nice to be able to talk to someone that knows my position because they're in the same.
Yeah, you've gone through this journey with this cast. I mean, is the environment on set different now in season 4? Obviously, you guys, again, you're at different places in your lives. Maybe the finish line starts to get in sight. Like, you know, this is a finite thing. So do you start to get a little bit kind of like, oh, we have to enjoy this. Like, this might just be another year or two. Who knows? Right.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Stranger Things I get emotional even talking about the end because the end to me, I don't want to think about it. You know, this is like my home. It's like when I go and do a movie, it's like, all right, like I'm going to go home to Stranger Things. This is where I belong. And so being on set recently, it's been like since I was like in season 1, it's kind of like the same people and the same vibe. You know, listen, it's very different. We have much more of a free range to do what we like.
They trust you more and you're older.
They trust us and and it's like it's more of a success and we have more of a weight on our shoulders. But I will say, like, I love the show and I love going to set and having my character grow more. It's very much the same as season 1.